If you've recently come across the online clothing store Kate and Peter London, you might be wondering whether it's trustworthy or not. The website presents itself as a fashion brand created by a husband and wife duo who claim they have been running their store for around 10 years. According to their story, they focus on creating timeless, comfortable, and reliable clothing designed for everyday life. Their message is all about quality, care, and long-lasting fashion instead of fast trends. On the surface, it sounds like a thoughtful and well-established brand. However, when we start looking deeper, there are a few things that raise questions. First, the contact information on the website is quite limited. The site only provides an email address, but there is no phone number listed for customer support. For a store that claims to have been serving customers for a decade, the lack of a direct contact option can be a concern for some shoppers. Another interesting point appears when checking the domain registration details, also known as Whois data. The website claims a 10-year history, but the domain itself appears to have been registered on December 8, 2025. That makes the website very new compared to the story presented on the page, and this kind of mismatch can sometimes raise doubts about the authenticity of the brand's background. There is also the story of Kate and Peter themselves. The website shows photos of the couple and describes them as the founders of the brand. But when these images are checked using AI image detection tools, they reportedly show about a 99% probability of being AI generated. If the images are not real photographs, it makes the story behind the brand seem questionable. Looking at the products also brings up another concern. Some clothing items shown on the website appear to be available on other marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, and Alibaba for much lower prices. For example, a women's summer dress listed on the website for £44.95 GBP appears to be available on Alibaba for around $10 to $14. This large price difference suggests the possibility that the store could be using a drop shipping model, where a product is purchased from a cheaper supplier after a customer places an order and then resold at a higher price. Social media activity also raises some questions. On their Facebook page, users cannot post reviews, and comments on posts appear to be restricted or limited. Normally, genuine brands allow customers to interact and share their experiences openly, so restricting this kind of feedback can sometimes be seen as a red flag. The website itself claims to have thousands of happy customers and positive reviews. However, when looking for feedback on independent platforms such as Trustpilot or discussions on Reddit, there are very few, if any, reviews available. For a store that claims such a large customer base, the lack of external reviews can feel unusual. So overall, while Kate and Peter London presents itself as a fashion brand focused on quality and timeless style, several factors raise concerns, including the new domain registration, possible AI-generated founder images, large product price differences, limited contact information, and restricted social media interaction. This does not automatically prove that the website is a scam, but it does suggest that shoppers should be cautious. Before purchasing, it's always a good idea to research carefully, check independent reviews, and make sure you feel confident about the store. Being aware and informed can help you avoid potential problems while shopping online.